Okay. So, we're going to have our discussion now. No. No, I didn't want to discuss, not you. Maybe I'm going just to ask you questions. Okay, you go to my, the screenshots that I sent to you. Okay. So, Nana. So, the first screenshot that you can read is, what's the first screenshot, Miss Liros? You make your voice louder.
The danger of smartphones to humans when placed near to the head during sleep.
Okay, so we have here, you're going to put your smartphone near your head with sleeping. So, based on the discussions there, there's no severe harm, right? But it will affect your sleeping pattern, right? That's sleep disruption. Okay. But in my part, I usually put my smartphone near my feet, not near my head. Okay? Maybe psychologically, I felt a sense of headache. No? If you're near to your smartphone. And it's very dangerous, especially if you're charging. According to you, but I think you're not charging your phone when you're sleeping, right? Wala. Na-charge mo? Anyway, there are chargers and phones designed today na mo automatic siya off kung puno na. So, unang gidesign nila kaya kung anong yung charge. Pero ito mga medyo karahan or mga China made, di kang kumensahan. But, of course, our phones is common. Mo iPhone, no? iPhone, then Samsung. So, wala siya kayo, dili kayo na sila prone into mga what we call that, mga fire-prone nga mga devices because they have the program on their charger and on the said smartphone. Now, next, what's the next slide? The next screenshot. What's the, can you read, Miss Luciano?
There's no credible scientific evidence that 5G cell sites cause adverse effects or danger.
So, the adverse effect of 5G. So, it has not been proven. That's why the 5G cell sites should exist. Now, nag-asa niya Luciano? Si Maya, ay cell site din sa iyo, wala? Na cell site, 5G, wala? Wala kita mga antenna dito, matagas. Oh. So, the one that you are seeing there, kanang mga tagas-ing antenna, mga 5G na siya. Okay? Now, how if there's no cell site or antenna in your place, what will happen is, I will say, kung wala yung antenna sa inyong lugar, wala isang, actually, we call that one a cell site, ha? Okay. Kasi may tabo. Oh. So, wala yung signal ng atong mga smartphone. Kaya ang atong mga smartphones is, muagi na siya sa mga cell sites. Muna yung tawag na itong transmission, i-relay ng data, dili ko na so. So that is why provided yun ang mga cell sites. So ano sila? Una sila mo transmit and receive of data. Okay? Especially from your smartphone. So dahil na siya. So even in sa school, kung ang kadhangan mo din sa tapalibot, makita mo na tumatagas yung antena. So they're considered as cell site. Okay? Kaya sila yung ulabay sa atong mga signal. Okay, so what else? With regards to these pictures that I have. What's that about? About Okay. Major of wired and wireless modem router. So, wala yapon, di ba? Okay, there's no such adverse effects of the wired and wireless modem router. Now, kaniya akong ikaptan karon. Look at me. Miss Abby. Asam ni siya? Okay. So, ikaw ni karon, di ba? Na nag-answer sa inyo diyan. This is now considered a wireless modem router. But in the maybe the older time, separate ang modem ug ang router. Pero karon, all-in-one na siya. O niya, mas gamay siya, no? So we have here a modem at the same time a router. That's why we call this one as modem router. So kung kay pang-install sa inyong balay sa PLDT, sa Converge, sa Parasat, it's already a modem router. Now, do you know what's the two words of modem? Modem is two words. It's just combined. Okay, modem. Mo means modulator or modulation. Then means, okay, the modulation. Now, the modem will convert analog to digital signals. Now, you're trying to use your AI there. That again, when you talk about modem, this pertains to the transmission of the digital and analog signals. Mo yun ang trabaho. Of course, sa atong term karon, we call that one as internet. Okay? But again, the internet is made up of, it's a combination of analog and digital signals. Okay. Now, who invented or designed this technology? Okay, who mainly designs or invent this technology? Now, based on my research or studies, of course, itong mga computer engineers. Nakuha ninyo? Mga electrical engineers. So, doon na. Natay computer engineers, natay electrical engineers, natay electronics and communication engineers. Natay uban nga consider themselves as computer scientists. Okay, but they have a depth background in electronics. Nakuha ninyo? Okay, so we are thankful for these professionals because they have helped our society connected via this internet technology. Nakuha ninyo? So, muna sila ng mataw. Hindi lang isang dito, daghan na sila. Okay, sa ako is, we have in the organization, IEEE. Okay, IEEE. Institute of Electronic and Electrical Engineers. IEEE. Okay, IEEE. Okay. So that's how important, okay, these professionals are in our society. Dili sa school, natudlo ko since 2010 in high school. Kaya I originated man from college 1999. So, wag po mga tao. Then 2010, wala pa mga tao na. Natawa na 2010. So, tanawa na din sa high school kay they need a information technology professional to teach these young learners. Okay? Dinalan IT, yun ang tunduan na line. Okay? Or na subject para we can elaborate further with regards to hardware and software. Okay? Especially today, you are in the 21st century, so you must know about computer operations. Pero pipila raman mo kaya kuwan kay into other strand man, no? Or into other specialization. So lucky for you, you're in the information and communications technology na specialized course. So again, Ms. Lira, so sa kanya, this is a modem router. Okay? So, hindi na siya, pag kumayon ta mag-share, hindi na po Japon. Okay? So, again, so we have here the modem router, padayan ng diha, namay atong PLDT, right? So again, on my screenshot also, one of the oldest internet service provider is who? Okay, the meaning of PLDT, Happy?
Philippines.
Ay, Philippines.
Philippine Long Distance Telephone Company.
Ba? Philippine? Long distance doon? Na S, wala.
Wala, sir.
Wow, sa akin. Ang Philippines kay Philippine na sa uban, no? Philippine. Okay, gibutan daw na lang Philippines. Okay, long distance telephone. Okay. So that's it. It was founded 1928, right? Pero kung atong i-record din sa Bukidnon sa 1928, kalasangan pa ng Mindanao. Napang civilization sa Manila. Bisa ng Luzon ko rin, some parts of Luzon, hindi pa lang ka-high-tech. But actually, as I told you, first world countries, we can consider now as they are 50 years ahead. I-compare sa ato, no? So, grabe yung ilang technology. But anyway, today, naiabot tayo nga yung technology, but kung i-compare lang natin sa other nation, Canada, Australia, Ukraine, lahi ilang technology ito. Mas advanced yun, no? Okay, Singapore. So, kita tayo yung connection ko, di yun anak ka, pas, o dili mo anak advance. Diba? Sa, kabuntay mo sa Japan, ang ilang train kay 500 miles per hour. Kabuntay, wala kayo. I-travel lang niya ang Osaka, man siguro to all these other Yokohama, man siguro, or Osaka, or kasi na other famous nga ko sa Japan, Osaka o Tokyo. 8 minutes, only at 30 kilometers, 8 minutes. Imagine na, kung Valencia man gani din malay-malay ito, Valencia is really 1 hour. Makaya, kung gusto-gusto kayo masakit ng 30 to 1 hour. Pero, ikumpara ko sa ilang train nga 8 minutes. That's based on my readings. Nakuha ninyo? Kuhan mo sila. Ang ilang technology is magnetic levitation. Okay? So, you try to look for that, or you try to research about magnetic levitation. Maglev. M-A-G-L-A-V. So, 2 words for that is magnetic levitation train. Maglev train. Okay. Did you research about magnetic levitation? Levitation. L-E-V-I-T-A-T-I-O-N. Okay, so we have here magnetic levitation. Okay, it's a system where an object floats in the air using magnetic fields without any physical contact. Ganun tao na nilang train. Pero na siya yung metal. O ganitong something na magnetic na mga devices or thing. Okay? So, nga nang mo Manila na, para less maintenance, nakuha ninyo, mulutaw naman siya. That is derived to the physics nga studies. Nakuha ninyo? So, kano mga physicists, grabe yan po na sila. Okay, so, collaboration yun ng technology. Nakuha ninyo? Maglev. Dugay na siya. Sa college, ako ba nag-out home. In my way back 2010, yan po na mga lectures, na-introduce na ng Maglev. Okay? Okay, that's it. Now, so we have here, again, this is the modem router kani. Unsa man ni siya, kaning yellow. Kani. Sapag kani. Okay. We have here. Okay. Ready dito tayo. Okay. So, before that, o sa'yo pangalan natin, eh? Wire. Cable. Imo, means ano? Cable yapon. Okay. Ano siya? Then, you can see here sa tumoy. Ano yung konti mo? Asa mo siya? Okay. So, you're not familiar? Okay, now if you're going to relate this one into internet connection or computer network, kaya may kanta, this is what you call network cable. Okay, kani. To be specific this is network cable or pwede mo talagang matawag of Ethernet cable. Spell Ethernet. Okay, E-T-H-E-R-N-E-T. Or, sometimes the other calls this one as Ethernet cable. Okay, connect mo sila sa Ethernet. Okay? But the common name nila doon is network cable. Nakuha niyo? Okay. So they are all, of course, related to, synonym to Ethernet or network or Ethernet cable. Now, kanilang tumoy is, what do you call this one? Paano siya? RJ45 connector. Di ba hindi ako mag-discuss kay? I'll be giving you a written assessment. O niya, every 2 questions kayo, exchange ng papel. Ano ba? Normal na. Anyway, sila po, you still have your 90 plus grades. Okay? Ha? RJ45 connector. Meaning sa RJ is registered jack. Nakuha ninyo? So the meaning of RJ is registered jack. Sir, kailan na may 45? I don't know why you put 45 for that. Maybe that's the coding. So RJ 45 connector. Now, tanawan niyo yung wallet din eh. Okay. As I'm going to connect this one. Na-connect na? What do you call this part here to which I connect this RJ45 connector? LAN port, correct? Or RJ45 port. Okay. Now, kung na-connect na nato ni here, I'm going to use this one. Before that, I'm going to first, okay, here. Pumuntahan ako sa inyo. Kanya ang kaptan. Okay. Unsa mani siya, Miss Golchano? What? CPU. Ikaw, Miss Abby, sige nga ni. CPU. Ha? PC. Ikaw, Miss Liros. Masama din ka na eh. Ako yung kaptan no? Liros, look at me. Ikaw, Tifa. Okay, this is a system unit. System. CSU. Computer system, CSU? This is system unit. Okay, now, the CPU is inside here. Okay. So, ano siya? This is the system unit. Now, again, you have been mentioning about computer or you have been mentioning about PC. Now, what make a PC is you must have the monitor, you must have the keyboard, you must have the mouse, and this one is system unit. Again, a CPU, or the other word for the CPU is processor. Okay, processor ng CPU, it's inside the system unit. Now, so I'm going to hold something here. At sama din siya, oh. Wala siya 1.5 by 1.5 inch. Nalay-label do, actually, dito part ng number 5. This is a CPU. Okay, Central Processing Unit. Or, one word for this is processor. Okay? So, without this, dili mo maka-computer. But of course, di po mudagan ang computer ninyo kung wala niyang mga parts. Kaya kanya main. We consider this one as the brain and heart of the computer. Kung tao pa ni, kasing-kasing o unsa na siya? Kasing-kasing o No. Brain, same din siya sa brain? Otok. Otok ni kasi. Okay? So this is our brain and heart. Kung wala din siya, di mo function ng computer. Of course, kinalan siya yung mga tinae, kinalan siya yung mga bones, which is the skeleton, kinalan siya yung frame, kanit, papatawad natin ang system nito, skin, para mudagan nga itong computer. So this, system unit. Pero, di ba na ito magamit kung wala yung mata? So, ang itong mata nila is the monitor. Di ba? Ang kamot o tiil is ang mouse o keyboard. No? Okay. So, kailangan mga iyang cable going to the system unit, matawag na talaga buko or yung mga muscles. Okay. So, that's it. Now, balik ka rin eh. Okay? Kanina yun. So, ayan here the processor. Okay. Next is, ano ni siya? Ha? Motherboard? This is RAM. What does RAM means? Miss Habib. Na. Random access. Okay. Or, in short, memory. Kung wala yung memory, atong computer, di po budagan. So, patay sa tao na yung memory. No? Pero separate lang sila. Natay processor or the CPU, then when you're the memory, pero sa tao, kauman na ito memory o itong brain. No? O, kaya ikot siya, consider yan mo na itong heart, pero ito separate ko ng heart. Separate ko ng heart at itong brain. O niya, dapat yung memory itong brain. So, din yung separate din siya. Okay? Now, so what is siya? This is the CPU, and this is the RAM, or the processor. Now, again, if you're going to research this one, these are made up of gold, silver, and aluminum. I-research ka ninyo na. I-research ka ninyo na. Gold, silver, aluminum, made up the processor. Okay? Sakto ba ko? Okay, so we have here gold, silver, and aluminum serve different roles inside a central processing unit. Got it, no? Okay, do you know the price of this? This is, as we have also discussed in the other section, if you're going to research, this cost around 3,000 to 60,000. Kanila kung ikaptan. Nagawa ninyo? Kanina po, this will cost around 500 to tanaw ang presyo ninyo sa RAM. Price range of RAM. Pila yung presyo? Pila presyo? Sa RAM, random access memory. Oh, ang RAM price, but actually you can buy this one into 1,500 or 1,000. Ito mga old model siguro. Kaya dapat tayo DDR2, DDR3, nagkala kayo mention si Sir Buddy. DDR1, DDR2, DDR3, DDR4. Okay, I don't know sa DDR5, DDR4 pa ako familiar. Nakuha niyo? Okay, so, sir, what's yung meaning sa DDR? So, you're going to research. What's the meaning of DDR? Na, sa kata na mo ng answer, sir, kanaghan na mga imong lecture, sir, ikan pa ito mo ikuan. Napay atong mga Google Docs, Google Sheets, napay, ha? Okay, double data rate is the standard type of memory used in modern computers. So, muna siya. Mo ba na magpa-speed up sa atong computer? Ang RAM. Nakuha ninyo? Okay na? Okay. So, at least familiar mga what's inside the system unit are the processor, the CPU, the memory na the RAM. Okay, kanina yun. Okay. So, what is this? Okay, well, klaro na kayo motherboard. So kanina yung atong processor or the CPU, dini nato na siya i-butang kaniyo matag na iyang socket din. Then pagkaman, ato din na siyang ibutangan ani. Okay, again now we have here, basta ni siya, this is the heatsink. Napoy processor fan. Kinahanglan na siya kamutuyok yun para di mo overheat ng atong processor. Ano? So ibutang na siya diha, idikit yun na siya. Kinahanglan ka contact yun ang nakadikit yun ang processor sa heatsink. Again, heatsink is made up of aluminum. I-type nyo niya. Computer heatsink is made up of aluminum. You try to research that one. Computer heatsink. Heat then sink. S-I-K. S-I-N-K. Okay, okay? So we have here an aluminum computer. Heatsink absorbs heat from hot chips like the CPU and moves it to the metal fins. O, kani. Ano siya, metal fins, oh? Kani. Okay. Kani siya. O, kani. Aluminum ni. So, kung iwan na ibaligya, kung dagan lang, mahal. Okay, pero kani sa mga junk shop, iwan na ibaligya, ba ito nila na piso. Pero sila kamaloko, kung sali ka mahal. Actually, kung iwan na siyang i-process, mas ipalit man siguro yung gold o silver o aluminum man eh. So, i-process din siya. Pero dagat kayo sa ito, kabalo, kung sa siya, kung saan ang iyang metal element ani. Di ba? So, mahal din. Gold, silver, o aluminum, pwede sa mga niyo. Tapos na mo lagi, kung imong i-process, di mo yung isang pati para mahalin siya. Nakuha ninyo? Okay, so that's it. So, kailangan din dati mag-recycle po. Okay, now. Kani, kamantay-wani. Kani nga sinaw. This can be considered as copper or bronze. Was it copper or bronze? I'm not familiar. Basta either copper or bronze din siya katay. Dili mo katay ang copper or bronze. Naman ninyo? So, mo-transmit siya po siya of power at the same time mo-transmit po of data. So, remember when we are talking about gold, when we are talking about silver, copper, silver, dili na lang siya gahatag og power. Gahatag at transmit na siya o data. Ba, imagine? Di ba? Kaya kung mag-connect mo sa internet, di ba connect man mo via these devices? So, kanina mga devices, nani siya yung mga metal elements. Nakuha ninyo? So, muna sila maghatag og data. So, imagine how these computer scientists are able to come up with this technology using metals to power and to transmit data. Unya, makamatay pa yun ang power. Kaya kung imo butang imong kamot diya sa negative o positive sa inyong live na kurente, matay mo. Niya ang imong gawilan kay metal do na, di ba? Imagine. Okay? So we have here another man. Okay. So again, we have here. Kani. Is what? Okay. Kapigay na. Ipasa sa ila. Tanawa lang yung front o back. Okay. Unsa mo na siya? That's the brand. Okay. Automatic voltage regulator. So, kung natay kani nga system up sa atong computer, they connect to the ADR. That is automatic voltage regulator. So, mas maayo yun nga kung magpalit mo kanang PC, naayon na siya. Okay? So that it can regulate a standard of kailangan ang voltahe eh. 220 volts. Di ba sa physics natay volts, resistance, and VIR? Volts, resistance, and what's it ang I? I forgot. No. Di ions eh. I forgot. Kindly research now. A current. Oh, that is measured in watts, di ba? Oh, so nasa sa physics. So, ingalihan mo sa computer. Naiya mo siya. Okay, now. Kanina yan. So again, ilang ka volts na eh? 220. Pero kung ibutang ni Amina ang iyang kamot niya sa main power outlet nga 220, mamatay ka dyan. Ayaw siya papatay-patay kayo, mag-inlove pa ka. Okay. So this one, kanina, ikaptan na ko yun. Oh, kana. Oh. Okay, what's that one? Sige, pasa. Okay. Bugat, kaya nga siya yung battery. Dahil battery. Kung bugat na siya, mas bugat mo. Ha? Okay. Sige, ibas ito. Amina is very happy. Okay, we call that one as okay, power backup or UPS. Okay, UPS, uninterrupted power supply. Okay, so again, you look for UPS, that is uninterrupted power supply, or the others name it as uninterruptible power system. Sige, research sa inyo. Okay, UPS, uninterruptible power supply, but it is also considered as uninterrupted power supply. Okay, so muna siya. Gamitin siya kung kuhan ka ng magalit kay palong ang kurente. Ang iyong computer, di pang palong. Kamante mo sa computer here, do na turn off. Kamante mo, wala. Wala? Di. The option do not directly because it is backed up by a UPS. Okay, doon na siya kaklase natin. Okay, so we have here AVR backup, napot ay search. So kung naka sa search, kung mupalong yun siya automatic. Pero kung naka sa backup, naka-connect, di siya, kaya naman mo yung battery ng part. So actually, kanang inyong mga respective diyan ng AVR, nanay kuhan ka outlet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So pwede mo maka-charge diyan. Asa na pwede mga charge? Actually, this AVR can charge up to 8. Upat-upat man. Okay, 8 lines din siya. So if you have your charger there, you want to charge your phones, you can make use of this. Same with this one. Kani siya is 1 lang kabok, upat. Nakuha ninyo? Okay, upat. Napoy, lahit na AVR. So again, I hope you remember what we have discussed so that you're going to have good scores during our written assessment. Okay? Anyway, during our written assessment, you can discuss mo niya kung may ako side. Anytime. Okay. Anyway, there's no do not be problematic about the written exam. It's very easy. No, naagod niya. Dinodolo ko lang din siya. What's this one? Di ba? Di again, tulong din siya. Okay. Automatic voltage regulator. Okay? AVR ang AVR. Automatic voltage regulator. Now, what the power supply here, the main power supply here, or the main power cables is only how many? Dili sa ato computer system. Ang pila ka po? Pila? 2. 2. Sakto ko 2. Kaya nga naman, ang kani siyang monitor, nasa yung power supply na connect din. Power supply. Nasa yung power cable na connect din. Nakuha ninyo? Again the monitor has a power cable connecting to the AVR. Ano how about the system unit? It has the power cable connected to where? To? Kasi 3. Okay. So again, we have here, the power cable connects to the, di pa? What's the power cable of this system unit connects to the AVR. Okay, connects to the AVR. One cable one power cable to the AVR, one power cable of this monitor to the AVR. Now, how about the mouse and the keyboard, Miss Amina? Asa man siya ka-connect? Asa ka connect ang keyboard? Asa ka connect ang keyboard keyboard nga cable? Kani siya? Kani?
Sa computer.
Okay, sa
Computer.
system unit. Dito sa asa ka Mark? Asa namin din nga port?
Kanang blue.
Blue?
Ubos.
Kani? Oh, kani dili. Oh, sa ngalan eh. Okay, USB port. Ah, okay. USB port. Ang mouse, asa ba connect? Ha? Okay, sa USB, yapon. Okay, so, again, the keyboard and the mouse obtains its power and transmits its data used through the system unit. Okay, kailangan din niya itong motherboard. Okay, so that's it. Now, how about this pattern here? Now niya, so for example, kaning akong modem router is na siya power. Nakuha ninyo? So na siya what you call that? This one. This is the same like your charger. So i-connect natin para na siya power. Pero ang iyang transmission is from 17 or 11 to 20 volts lang. Nakuha ninyo? Kaya kung i-directan mo 220 volts din mubuto ni ha, madaot ni ha. So that is why, di-design nga, para sa yung charger ba? Ang inyong charger, kaning mulang ulo-ulo, nanay siya resistance. Nakuha ninyo? So, kung nag-connect mo sa 220, pag abot din iyan ang i-convert into 11 to 20 volts. So, giwala ang almost 200 volts. No. Yan i-convert. Kaya hindi naman mo kaon ng kuryente. Nakuha niya, low voltage naman siya. Okay. So that's it now. So kung nakaon na, this system unit obtain an Ethernet. Kung nakaon ni siya, na siya iwan na siya load or connected siya, i-connect ko niya. Pwede ka nga na? Pwede? Okay, pwede. Nakuha niyo mo? Okay, so pwede na siya. So that is why, ang ato din mga phones mo, connect din So, ang ato din tinawag ang iyang, we have here the name. We call this one as our SSID. Again, what's the meaning of SSID? SSID. Sige, yun lang for the meaning. SSID in modem router. What's the meaning? What's the word? So here, service set identifier. So what is siya? Okay, so muna yan ang service set identifier, muna siya itaw na itong Wi-Fi name. Then add password, right? So muna siya. Okay, time check. Let's na. Okay, so dagat pa ta discussion. Anta. Okay. Sige kaya, ako mo ipa-discuss pa man ako okay. Namin absent na to ninyo mga classmates. Okay, so ako yung listener next meeting. Okay.